Ugh, that's a great start. Excellent start. Just cough your fucking lungs out. Amazing. I'm not even gonna lie, I've had so many people ask me about my fucking eye tonight, and it's just like, bruh, I don't even know what to tell you on that one. I decided, going to a mosh pit. And it left that. I'm not gonna lie though, it looks kind of gnarly when it's not in the light. But now that it's kind of like, well, in the light, it doesn't look that bad. So, I'm assuming because of the low light, it made it look way worse than where it was. I've had a lot of people be like, yo, who the fuck do we gotta beat up, bro? I've had a lot of people over the last few days ask me who the fuck we need to beat this shit out of. So, I've had a lot of people be like, coming up and clutching for the squad a little bit. Being like, yo, who do we gotta beat the fuck up? You know what? Hey, I respect it. Because there ain't no way that, I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I got the shit kicked out of me, but you know what? Yeah, it's all good, bro. There ain't no way, dude. Like, if I have homies who are willing to, like, hit me up and be like, yo, we'll help you fuck someone up, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna take the offer. Just be honest. So, if they want to do that, then, hey, all Gucci in my book. I mean, I'll accept the offer. I ain't gonna decline it. What I will decline, though, is my hiccups. They can go away. No, god damn it. I was so excited. I thought they were gone. But no. Oh, fuck me. Fuck. I did not have any of these hiccups until literally just now. Thanks, body. Thank you. Like, because, exactly what I need right now is hiccups. Where they actually know the fuck out of me. And they disrupt half of what I'm trying to say. Thanks. Awesome. Amazing, body. Like that. Like, that is fucking great. On top of the cold that you're suffering with. So thanks. Thanks, body. I have to deal with coughing every now and then, but also every now and then. Fuck! Fuck! I'm holding my breath still, but I'm gonna load this bowl as quick as I can and fucking smoke it once I deplete this breath. Because I think this might kill my fucking hiccups. This might kill the hiccups. Give me a second. I think I might have got rid of it. I think that might have helped. Hallelujah. Whew. Good hit, but holy shit. I don't know why, but that was harsh as fuck. Whew. 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 Got rid of my hiccups, though. So, you know what? I'm not even going to complain about it. The hardest part of being a hero is ignoring the urge to help even the wrong people. Like when they're like, I saw her punch you before. Please piss on me. You have to shake your head and be like, no. If I do, nobody will ever learn. True. They gotta learn somehow. They gotta learn. And if they don't learn, then it's like, they're just gonna keep, repeating this same reciprocal cycle. Boo. Boo, I dare say. Here. No, not my Cash App. Get out of here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I actually kind of want to look at this. Of course. Yeah, whatever. Alright, whatever. Doesn't show anything. It's just like, hey, here's your account. Pull up the tube. There's a little background music, and also at least for something to look at a little bit later. God damn it. Boo. Hey. Stop being like that. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Well, not really. But at least, it will let us look at some stuff. The Thanksgiving shopping has been completed. Hey, good shit. Honestly, like tonight, I kind of was a little shocked because financially, I realized I'm literally broke as fuck. Because I didn't realize this, but like at least for context sake, like my mom's savings and my savings are like linked together. So whenever I have a direct deposit and I put money in there and shit, because of that, my mom like will put some money away for bills and shit. She didn't let me know that, mainly because her phone fucking broke somehow, and she sent a message, and I never got it until fucking today, like around the time I was like grabbing groceries, and I realized, oh, I don't got fucking money, and I like looked at my bank account, realized there's nothing there, and looked at the statements or whatever the fuck, transactional statements, and my mom took $300 out, and because I was paying the my phone bill, and I went to Duffy's last night, it literally took everything out. So I was like overdrawn, today. I told my mom about that, but like, yo, like I was gonna put money in your fucking account, like you didn't have to take 300 out there because like and now I'm fucked. So she used that money to pay a bill, which is understandable. Like, I mean, you got to pay the bills. You know what I mean? Like, and I had to pay my phone bill at the same time, and it was just literally a lack of proper communication, and like and she like preemptively took some money for paying bills when I was going to give her that anyway, but like did it preemptively. It was a bunch of bullshit. So today and for the rest of the week, I'm just like, oof, because I'm kind of broke now at this point. I was able to at least, hook something up for tonight. My mom was able to figure something out with that. So I was, happy with that. But, like, I mean, goddamn, dude. Like, I honestly was a little PO tonight. Because I told her, it's like, look, I was going to give you some, some cash. But it's like, I mean, like, goddamn. Like, don't take this shit without, like, me on, knowing this is going to happen. And I get, like, your phone fucked up a little bit. And that, caused a hiccup and shit. But, like, I mean, still, like, I mean, at least make sure that I have confirmed that that's cool before you do some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, like I said, I was able to, figure out things, for tonight and all that shit, but it's like, oh my god. It brought me, some little bit of stress, that was just unneeded and unnecessary, tonight, where I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I mean, it's not like, I'm totally screwed, but it's one of those things where it's just like, man, for the next, like, day or two, it's going to be a massive hiccup where it's just really genuinely annoying, and there's not really much I can do about it, Like, I mean, we had to pay some bills, and, she just didn't, let me know about what the hell she was doing. I mean, she tried, and, when it comes to my mom dealing with that shit, but, like, fuck, man. like, I really wish that, you know, like, I was able to figure out that sooner so I kind of preemptively pregame my shit, you know, a little bit. It's so annoying, dude. It really is, because, like, motherfuck, dude. Like, for the rest of the week, I'm basically just, like, gonna have to rely on the food card, you know, that, you know, me and my family have collectively. Like, yeah, at least when it comes to groceries and food. Like, I mean, it ain't that bad, I guess, but, I mean, fuck, dude. Fuck. It really is, like, a genuine, like, fucking struggle a little bit. I hate it when it's, like, a week when bills need to be paid, because this is literally every fucking month. Like, there's at least 1 week of the fucking month where it's genuinely kind of, like, struggle week. And this is that week. At least, you know, next week is going to be, you know, like, you know, Sunday, you know, moving forward for the rest of the week, you know, moving forward here, it's going to be good because I have holiday pay coming up, you know, with Thanksgiving and all that shit. So, I mean, it's not like a total fucking, you know, like, I'm just fucked or whatever. It's not like that, but I hate this. Like, I really hate, you know, that, like, so many fucking people, like, including, you know, the average working class who are unionized, like me, have to fucking scrap by and fucking barely make it. And there's at least, you know, a week within the month where they're just fucked. And they got nothing going on. You know, financially at least. It's like, I mean, you know, even in unionized workplaces, we're kind of fucked a little bit. Like, I mean, it's just, like, economically across the board. Like, you know, anyone a part of the working class is just fucked, honestly. Like, it don't matter if you're union or not. I mean, at least when it comes to inflation and the economic, you know, system as it stands now, it don't matter either way. You're just kind of, like, left to fend for yourself and hope for the best. You just hope that your workplace actually is worth a fuck, that at least, you know, lets you survive somewhat comfortably. At least I can do that every now and then, but not all the time, because I have weeks like this where I'm just fucked. I got, you know, I gotta, like, you know, figure out, you know, the rest of the week at this point. Like, at least when it comes to, you know, having food for the night and all that other shit, blah, blah, blah. Like, I gotta figure that out for the rest of the week. Luckily, I'm working pretty much every day until my payday, so I can figure some stuff out. I have ways of getting food. I work at a deli department, for fuck's sake. I got my ways. I won't say exactly what they are, because I don't want to incriminate myself, but just saying. I got my ways. So I'm lucky that I work in the workplace that I do, because, you know, considering my circumstances, I can at least, you know, ensure that I have food. But most people don't got that fucking line of work for them, where they can, you know, at least guarantee that they can maybe have a sample here and there, you know, when it comes to the workplace. Most people don't got that shit. I'm lucky enough to have that, and it's fucking unionized. And even then, I'm barely making by. I mean, part of that's because our fucking union, unfortunately, is, like, a lot more softball in comparison to being radical. I really wish it was different. I do recognize and understand that at least, you know, a lot of our local reps are definitely of a different taste. I mean, I've noticed, you know, people that are kind of like the underlings of our union are a lot more radical in comparison to people that actually fucking run it. And at this point, like, I want to have my, like, career either, like, change around a little bit, where I'm, like, you know, advancing with a union with, like, a radical one, like the, you know, New Seasons Labor Union, or reforming our current one. Like, at this point, that's kind of where I want to, you know, see my career kind of, you know, jump off a little bit. It's like, I want to see either change what the fuck we're doing and actually be able to have, like, a direct influence in that way, or, you know, get the New Seasons Labor Union, at least around here, a lot more radicalized and strengthened to the point where they actually have fucking teeth around here. Because, I mean, they're only growing, at least regionally here in the PNW. Because, like, every New Seasons, at least as far as I'm aware in Portland, has, you know, every attempt to unionization has succeeded. So, I mean, I'm pretty confident with that. I'm just waiting for it to fucking open up. Like, it's been delayed for this year, and I have to wait until fucking next year. And it's kind of dumb, because I'm ready for the out. I'm ready for that shit at this point. It's like trying to plug holes in a boat. It is. And not just any fucking holes. Like, you know, it's like you got hit with torpedoes. Like, you know, you got hit with, like, like, you're a fucking battleship, and you have destroyers, you know, that literally, like, you know, had those little torpedo launchers, launch a fucking armada of those torpedoes, and like half of them hit, and now you're fucking taking on water. Like, your fucking broadside has got fucked up, and you're taking on water, and you're gonna sink. And it's like, unless you fucking patch this shit, like, now, that, you're sinking, you're done. It's gonzo. And that's kind of how I feel, like, you know, when it comes to, like, progressives, you know, leftists, and, like, you know, unionists and shit. I feel like that's kind of where we are right now. We have a battleship that is taking on water, and we need to fucking, like, patch that shit the fuck up. We need to, because if not, we're done. We're kind of, like, fucked at this point. Because it's been generations, fucking decades, endless fucking back and forth, just trying to, like, you know, get something, you know, changing in our fucking paradigm, and barely anything's really fucking happened because of it. It's like, and we really need that radical change now. I mean, we need that radical change to fucking patch the fucking holes that we have now, on top of fucking, you know, building this back up into a fucking true battleship that we really fucking are. But we're not even beginning the process on that shit, to be honest, and it really fucking upsets me. Seesaw has rusted. It has. It really has. What here? Sam was gonna play music, and I haven't even done that yet. Boo. I had that on for so long, it literally turned itself off. I hate this Bluetooth because it will do that. Have you ever watched Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends growing up? Yo, yes! Yo, dude, you did too? Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Dude, that show was awesome. Dude, that movie, like, not movie, god damn it. The fucking series was so goddamn good, dude. Dude, I watched that shit growing up, bro. Dude, that show is fucking good. Dude, I love that show. The animation of it is so goddamn good, too. For what it is, like, it is genuinely so good. Dude, that show is honestly, it's some top tier shit. Dude, I love that shit. I mean, I will admit, I have not watched every episode, but, I mean, I know there's, like, episodes I remember that I guarantee you are fucking timeless. I remember one episode being like with I forgot the name of the character, but it was like the big purple furry monster guy, and he had like a bunch of fleas and shit, and they tried to like have a collar on him and all this sort of stuff. Like, it was kind of an interesting little episode. I remember that one. I also remember the episode Eduardo. Yeah, it was Eduardo. I also remember the episode where Blue and what's this kid's name? I forgot the exact. It's been so long since I've remember the show. But like, there was also the one episode where Blue and the one kid where they were like at the foster home by themselves, and they were all kind of like taking advantage of all that shit. Oh, there's also that one like horror episode with the one like foster lady who wasn't really like a parent, but like a worker there. I forgot her name, but like there's an episode around her. Like, dude, I mean, there's you just have reminded me so much about that show that I mean I'm forgetting a lot of stuff right now, I will admit, but like you just like hit a nostalgia bomb in me, dude. I'm remembering, some shit that, in that show where I haven't remembered, honestly, in a long time. God, that was such a good show, dude. The intro was also pretty banging, too. Even back then, I found a way Blue treated Mac to be shitty, but watching him, now really hammered in for me how obnoxious he was. Oh, Blue? Yeah, Blue was always kind of obnoxious. Also underrated MILFs, Mac's mom. True. Honestly, unironically though, true. Dude, like, I don't know what it was about that show, dude, but it was like so good in a way with animations, character styles, all that type of stuff. I mean, it was just like a fucking really good show. I wouldn't necessarily say flawless, but it was really fucking good, especially, you know, the era that it was in. Like the early 2000s, like, you know, late 2000s, mid 2010s about. Like, I mean, that show was just really good. I gotta watch that shit again. Literally almost ruined the holidays for everyone in a single night. I don't think I've seen the Xmas special. I mean, I might have, but I don't remember it. Yeah, I'm trying to think, and yeah, I don't remember it. So I don't know if I've seen it or not. Pressure the cases are the same again. Chicken performance like your parents. My two favorite Cartoon Network special or Christmas special favorites were Ed and Eddie and Billy Mandy. Dude, Ed and Eddie one was really good. I remember seeing that at least, like, you know, for a few years, because like every Christmas, you know, that shit will pop up on Cartoon Network for a while. But the Ed and Eddie one was really fucking good. At least for the Billy Mandy one, I know I've at least seen that at least once or twice. I don't know if I've seen that enough to truly, like, fully remember it, honestly. At least not, like, in totality. Let's go to the Halloween one, though. Oh, yeah. Like, the Billy Mandy Halloween special, that was definitely, like, way better. Like, I definitely remember that a little bit more in comparison to the Christmas one. Where Ed hallucinates. Oh, there was that. Oh, yeah, like, it's... Yeah, like, Ed hallucinates, you know, like, what the fuck was it? Like, you know, some weird, like... demon thing of some sort. Yeah, who really exists? The American did not show pictures logo. And then the Capitol building, and I wonder why I felt like saying hello, friend. But did you touch it? You get the zip man, so did you find the well it is looking? An eternal clansman, ready to flashing red eyes. And around where was watching. And behind you, taunting Reese's guy. Ducks a pew, big carrying round the bottom. This is the heritage, this is the night. The homeless people passed out on the lawn. This is where it happens. The power games and the bribes. We're on a piece of ass and stars of stripes of corruption. I've seen Adam's Family Values. There aren't many Thanksgiving movies, but I like this. That I like, but this is hilarious. I don't think I've seen it. I wouldn't be surprised if my friend Harley has seen it. But I'll have to. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. Hey, keyboard, don't be dumb. There we go. Values. Yep. It's all around you, babe. Another generation. It's life. The stars and stripes of corruption. Oh, here we go. Blah, blah, blah. It's a 1993 movie. Is it from 1993? Adam's Family, Life Saving. I can't. I think I might have found it. I could watch it with Paramount Plus, but I don't got Paramount Plus, so I guess I'm not gonna watch it there. I could buy or rent it. Hey. There we go. God damn it. I just want to see how much it costs. It won't even tell me. God damn. Fuck you then. Where'd that song go? God damn it. Oh, it was right here. I'm assuming it's right here. There we go. We're shot on a third-party site. Well, I don't know how much I can rent it on YouTube, or else I would maybe do that. It wouldn't even tell me. At least without fucking, taking this stupid shit out. Which, annoying, that's like, no, I don't want that. That annoys me. Hey! What the fuck, bro?
What can just one of us do?
Hey! Come here.
Society in a day until we change ourselves first from the inside out. We can start by not lying so much and treating other people like dirt. It's so easy not to base our lives on how much we can stand.
Get over here, come on! Oh my god, you fucking jerk. Really? What a little shit. You can summarize the scene if you want. If you want. Wait. Never seen wait. What's the wait for? Maybe I don't want to wait for nothing. Hey! What are you doing, little jerk? Gonna pinch that little ear of yours, boy. How about that? Gonna pinch your goddamn ears. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna pinch your ears.
Okay.
What? What?
What the hell?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
No, I said, what the hell? What the fuck is that word, sir?
Oh, what, that?
Oh, yeah, like, what the fuck is that?
That yellow thing? Oh, that was, you know that weird new bullshit that they set up over there by the 7-Eleven? One of those literally broke off because I guess some idiot decided to hit it, and it popped off, and I was like, you know what? I was trying to put it back. I literally tried to set it back in the spot that it was supposed to go, and it literally would not just go back in. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna take it.
Great, now you can get blamed for whatever if the cops show up.
I didn't get blamed for shit.
For that, I don't know.
Dude, there was honestly, you know what? There was 3 of them that were broken, and I looked at the other. Dude, they were literally scattered all over the road. I was like, I picked up one, tried to put it back. I put it next to it. I looked at the other one. I was like, all right, let me try to put this back. It would not fit. Like it was straight broken. And I looked at the other one. I tried to do the same thing. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna take one because the other ones are broken. So fuck it. I mean, they aren't gonna go back on there. They're like, I mean, they're gonna have to replace it anyway.
You had a Swerge and Dodge one.
Dude, I saw some fucking moron literally go on the opposite side of that stupid bullshit and like, you know, turn the corner and then like on the opposite side and like they were like in the fucking England or some shit. It was like, bruh, oh my god. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie, I hate that shit. Like, I mean, because it has...
I don't understand why the fuck they put that shit.
I don't either. Like, look, I love the new road that they put here. I love all sorts of shit that's been happening recently when it comes to Milwaukee. But that over there in that corner, I don't get what the fuck they were doing with that. That was kind of dumb. That was a little dumb as fuck.
Stupid...
That was dumb.
Outs for the sidewalks that'll blow out your frickin' passage this front tire when you hit them because you can't see them.
I mean, you can, but it's just like the problem is that
if it's night and it's what, like especially like tonight, I can't see shit.
Well, that's honestly that's more of a you problem.
I'm just like, ugh, crap.
Like, I mean, it's the problem isn't really the fact of like you can't see them. It's the fact of how they set it up. Like, honestly, I wouldn't even be against how they set it up if it was literally just the actual corner of the road. But they set it up so where, like, if you're, like, leaving the 7-Eleven parking lot or some shit and you want to turn, so you're going down, like, you know, where 82nd is and all that shit, you know, yada, yada. Like, you can't turn that way. Like, they made it so it's, like, there are certain turns and certain, like, things that you could have done earlier when the road was the way it initially was, or you can't anymore. And it's like, why? Like, I mean, I can see that.
There's no problem there.
Well,
no problem.
well, the thing is, look, I mean, there kind of was because there's a lot of fucking morons that would not slow down or would not stop, and I cannot tell you how many times I've nearly been ran over in that fucking corner, that specific corner. Like, I mean, there's been a lot of times where I've nearly been fucking ran over and people do not, because they're retarded, like, do not know when to stop or how to turn the fucking blinker on or any of this shit.
If I were like a planner and you had that issue, yeah, I could see that issue there.
Well, that's why, well, the thing is,
freeway stop in the case. You know?
Well, the thing is, I can understand why they have that there because of that problem. And I will grant that. Well, the thing is, though, I could grant this. I have not had this problem where I've almost been ran over because some idiot decided to fucking just like cream through the fucking, you know, thing and whatever the hell. Like, I mean, I haven't really had that problem anymore. But I've had a lot of issues where there's like people that are stupid and will drive on the other side of the road or some other shit because they don't understand the fucking, you know, new traffic bullshit or whatever the hell. Like, I mean, it's really stupid.
What pissed me off is when they first put those up, you know, Chris was in the hospital, I come to go home, I'm just like, fuck, I can't just like go straight through and make a...
Exactly. That's another problem.
What the fuck? I'm just like, oh shit, you know?
And honestly...
And I have the urge of just like, oh, I want to take all the fuckers out, just like, punch it, roll loose in that direction.
And and that's another thing. Like, when it comes to that road, like, I mean, people who are going straight can't go straight. They have to, like, turn and go through the fucking, like, Safeway parking lot to basically go continue straight. Like, I mean, that's another problem. Like, I mean, like, they didn't really think that one through. I'm just gonna be honest. They didn't think it through, where, frankly, it shouldn't be there. They should have just made it more of a, quote, pedestrian-friendly intersection where they had, like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, a little baby island or some shit. Or there's like a tree or whatever the fuck, you know, where
really
like...
cheap, really easy, doesn't cost the government lots of money, which is our taxpayers' money. Put up a fucking stop sign, for Christ's sake.
Well, that too. I mean, I will agree with that. I mean, that as well, because like... I mean, the thing is, like, either way, it doesn't cost a lot. Like, it really doesn't, but it really is kind of a little bit of a waste. I mean, in comparison to what has been constructed in the last, like, 2 to 3 years, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't find myself to bitch about it that much. I just think it's dumb. Like, but in comparison to, like, literally everything else that has been done when it comes to a lot of these, like, more pedestrian-friendly, like, sidewalks and, you know, roads and stuff, like, you know, like, literally, you know, right over here and all this other shit, like, I like that. That's good stuff. Like, for the longest time, I wanted a fucking sidewalk on this fucking road over here, and now we got one, finally, because of Mark Gamba. Like, Mark Gamba, you know, for, you know, like a, you know, kind of like a more progressive Democrat type of lean guy, like, he got shit done. And for the better. Like, he made this fucking town, like, worth a fuck a little bit. Like, honestly. I mean, now he's...
The thing I hate about this road improvement, they put this, for no reason, the parking lot at Carroll's... This is a personal issue too. When I have to go up there, which is...
Wait, what about that? I mean, what about it? I mean, I think it looks okay.
They put in the sidewalk. I'm just like, okay, that's cool, but they put in this great big ass curb. I'm just like, leave the curb out. Just make it like it used to be. You drive up.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's yeah. I guess I can.
You wedge in and just like, okay, the sidewalk's great.
I mean,
not with this great big cement barrier that people keep backing into.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess I understand that. Yeah. I mean, I can feel that. I mean, if they're gonna do it, they should at least like had like a little like garden or some shit, or some, you know, like how the other side of the street, you know, has a lot of that shit. They should have done that at the very minimal, or at least like, you know, like you said, just like have it as like a flat fucking thing. Like the entire thing is a driveway, but also a sidewalk, like you said. Like, I mean, I don't disagree with that. I think that's fair. I mean, either way, like, it's still good. I mean, I think, you know, it does make the general area a lot more safer and stuff. But, like, yeah. I mean, when it comes to that specific little section of road, I get it, yeah. I mean, I think that's fair.
It just makes it a real hassle. I mean, if you're pulling into the light, unless you're a complete idiot, like it used to be before they were, you know, I like that, except for that curb. The curb's only there to damage people's rear fenders when they try to get out of their apartment complex.
Well, I mean... I mean, like... I know that really isn't the intention, but the whole idea is basically because, like, they want to have, like, a enter/exit, like, section, and then the rest of it isn't. Like, I kind of see what they're trying to do with it, but it just, I don't know. I mean, I will grant you this. I think it is better if it was just, like, all sidewalk and parking lot, so to speak. So no matter where you enter in the parking lot, you can just like roll right in, you know, like into your parking spot and shit. Yeah, I think that's understandable.
Parking lot is more.
I mean, because it's
because
it's an apartment complex.
Yeah,
it's not like someone's yard or some shit.
Well, why they have to stick this huge, you know, it's a massive. Even now, it's like skid marks all over it. Some people back up, and it's like.
I've noticed that. Yeah, I've noticed that where there are definitely some skid marks where people have unintentionally backed into it. I mean, it really isn't like that. That's what I mean. Like, I mean, as like a totality, I think what has happened in the last like couple years is good. Like, I mean, I will grant there are definitely flaws. Like,
I can't gripe about the new road,
dude. I mean, I love it. I think it's honestly a lot more safer, and frankly, I mean, to be honest, I've noticed less roadkill. Like, I think even for the animals in the local ecosystem around here, that's even been better for them in a weird way because they haven't been ran over as much. Like, so I've noticed that as well. Like, I mean, honestly, like, the general area is legitimately safer, you know, because of, like, what was recently constructed. I mean, I do like that. I think my commute to work is a lot safer. I think, you know, like, some of the animals that live around here, you know, that just make the life, you know, shit like around here and stuff. Like, I mean, I think it's safer for them.
Idiot like me, like that curve. I mean, it's just like a government computer generated.
I don't really think it's that. I think it. Well, I will say that I don't really think it's necessarily that. I think it was just more or less like, you know, designers that, like, you know, just thought of like what was optimal, you know, considering the, you know, layout, but didn't really consider the actual like traffic, so to speak. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't really think that, like, yeah, this is an apartment complex. Like, I mean, this whole section is like a parking lot basically, so we should let people use this as an entire like, you know, parking area where we don't have that barrier or whatever the fuck. Yeah, right? Yeah, like, that shouldn't, yeah. Like, that, you know, like, it was a flawed aspect, you know, when it comes to, you know, the part of the designers, but, well, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, like, when it comes to the positives versus the negatives, you know, when it comes to the design of the local area, when it comes to this road, on top of, like, the other roads that were recently, you know, worked on shit, it is better. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, there definitely are some issues where they could have been way better about, but, like, I mean, it's just a positive. It's just better. Like, I just think, you know, honestly, I feel way more safer, you know, taking my commute to work. I just do. I don't feel like I'm gonna fucking die because some retard, you know, is going like 80 miles an hour on the fucking road. In fact, I've noticed that way less, too. Like, people are not, you know, speeding as much, you know, on our fucking road as, you know, anymore because of how it's constructed. It still happens, but nowhere near as much. I will grant that. Like, it doesn't happen nowhere near as much.
Also seen a lot more cops driving up and down there.
And, oh my God. And one pulled me over last week, you know, on, yeah, I think I bitched about it. Yeah, where it's like, oh, stay safe. Don't cross the road and be in the middle of the road. Yo. It's like, fuck off. Like, I'm literally around the corner from my house.
Yeah,
I was right there. I was literally over there around the corner from my fucking house. And it's like, this little bitch wants to fucking pull me over and, like, because he's bored. It's like, go fuck off. Like, I'm munching on Funyuns. I have, like, a Twisted Tea, you know, that I haven't opened, so you can't get me for that. I'm literally munching on Funyuns, going home to from a bar. Like, go fuck off. It's like, you bitch.
Yeah, after 10 o'clock, no one drives up and down the street.
Exactly. And the only reason why I was walking on the edge of the road is because my dog, he will literally sniff and piss on every goddamn bush he can have an opportunity to do that with. So, the only way to stop him is to be in the middle of the road. Like, I mean, because he has nothing to sniff if he's in the middle of the road. And if it's, like, in the middle of the night where there's, like, fuck all for, you know, vehicles, besides the one cop car patrolling that night, apparently, it's like, oh, such bullshit. And the next night it even happened, but not because I was in the middle of the, like this road or whatever, but because like, apparently someone had a noise complaint, which I guarantee was bullshit. I guarantee it was like this, because it was the same cop. And I guarantee you it's because, like, I was maybe listening to some music and maybe, like, singing the lyrics, being like, being about as loud as I am now, and because he happened to be right next to me and maybe had his window down and he heard me, like, it's like, oh, I can use this as a way to fucking, call you out for a noise complaint. It's like, it was like, you literally, the next fucking night, it's like, do you literally have nothing better to do, you fucking pig? It's like, go away, fuck off, like, leave me alone. Like, I'm just, like, having a fucking time at the bar and going home and doing my business. Like, go away, I'm not bothering anyone. It's like, what the fuck?
In the bar, I'm walking home. What's my number?
Exactly! I'm not even driving home. If it's like, fuck. It's like, what do you want? I mean, shit, dude, like, that's why I don't like cops, bro, because, like, they just, like, will genuinely use any fucking, like, excuse to fucking abuse their fucking power. Even to someone like me, and I got privilege, being white as fuck and stuff and shit, and even then that don't stop them from fucking annoying me. Because I guess I might be a little bit of a poor punk.
The sheriff got elected, and the cops would come up and just like, everything okay? Okay, good.
I wish cops were like that. It's like, hey, all things good. Oh, shit, alright, things are good. You just happen to be a little rowdy, whatever. Just stay safe and go home. There you go. That's what a cop should do. Not with me, though, apparently.
I think you've been drinking.
You know what? Honestly, like, here's another thing where I think a cop could actually be, like, good.
I'll give you a ride home and let you off this time. But
that's what I was about to say. That's what is exactly what I was about to say. Like, if a cop actually, was willing to do the whole... Yeah. That happened to you growing up. That never happens anymore. Like, I'm not even kidding.
This was so embarrassing. It happened to my brother. Like... a little bit less than a week before.
Fuck, I wish I had these. I wish I had embarrassing stories like this. This doesn't happen anymore. I'm just putting that out there.
A week later, they show up with me, and the cops show up with me, and they're like,
oh no.
My mom and dad are just like,
what the fuck?
yeah, the cops give you a ride home, and just like, this guy's been drinking, and I'm just like,
and honestly,
you can't imagine how embarrassed, because that just happened to my brother. I'm just kind of like, then
oh shit!
Just like,
wait, so it happened to your mom, and then not even that long afterwards, it happened to, oh my god, dude! I bet she had the last laugh on that one.
My brother got busted on this, and
oh my god!
my brother, and then a week later, they did it to me, and it's like.
Dude, your family sounded like they were like the fucking rebel, like nonconformist little punk motherfuckers of the fucking town, dude. What the hell? Like, holy shit. Within a month, like literally within a couple weeks time span, y'all were causing ruckus for the police. That is awesome. I love it. I love it. The mom, the brother, him, oh my god, I love it.
They're the middle class, but yeah, we had our moments. I guess the neighbors had all that shit happen. There's shit that happens like that everywhere.
Well, it does. I mean, honestly, like I was trying to say, it's like, I wish cops actually recognize the fucking fact that, like, yeah, there are just people that, yeah, are a little rabble-rousy, are, technically, like, nonconformists, so to speak, and all that other shit that, aren't causing trouble. They ain't really doing anything wrong. It's like, yeah, they might be a little loud. They might be a little rambunctious, after going home from the bar, whatever the fuck. Just take them home. Make sure that they get inside safely. And there you go. Just go away. Cops are just so fucking, like, gun-ho. They're just, like, have their quota of, like, oh, we got a drunk guy for tonight. Instead of, like, maybe having the night at the drunk tank, it's now, like, your life's fucked, basically. Because, like, oh, you happen to be a little rambunctious one night or some shit, drinking at the bar or whatever the fuck. And it's like, and you don't even necessarily have to be driving or anything like that. I mean, you can have, like, a homie, take you home, or at least, part of the way there, or, like, walk home or whatever the fuck, and that shit will happen. Because, like I said, it's happened to me, a couple times, in the last week. Where, because apparently the cop had nothing better to do besides to annoy the fuck out of me because I happened to be walking on the edge of the fucking road instead of the sidewalk because Zukov, will literally try to piss and shit on every fucking bush. It's like...
I never walked anywhere just because it's... But the whole pack... Well, if I walked, it was like up into the rims in the middle of the night. Had some fun.
Well, I mean, also, like, you definitely have told me stories where it's just like, you would do that type of shit, but the cops will, like, show up or whatever the fuck because, like, y'all will do some rambunctious shit. And I kind of wish I lived in an area that was, like that almost, where you had a cliffside where you could launch, like, bottle rockets and fucking shit like that. I mean, there's nowhere around here to really do that besides the Willamette River.
Just like, Brett made all these bombs. They're black powder and huge cannon shells. Empty cannon shells.
Like little pipe bombs, basically. Makeshift pipe bombs.
Yeah, imagine like an empty bullet shell.
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I should not say this while I'm streaming, but you need to teach me how to make that, by the way.
On a mega scale, it was like a bullet, only it was like about yay long. And about so big around, it's like...
What was it? Like a 37 millimeter cannon shell? What the fuck were you? What the hell?
Caliber or something like that.
Goddamn!
But it was huge.
Well, dude, no, I know what a 50 caliber is like. They're about, like, yay big and about yay round and stuff.
It's
but, like,
bigger than that.
It's about, like, a 20 to a 37 millimeter. What the fuck? Holy shit.
I mean, these fuckers are like about yay big around.
That's about a 20 millimeter.
And they're about yay long.
That's about a 20 millimeter. Like, oh my god.
Like a bullet cartridge. They were a bullet cartridge, only for a big ass bullet.
Well, I mean, 20 millimeter, like, everything from, like, tank shells literally look like, the tank, like, the actual shells themselves, like, they literally look like bullets.
It wasn't as big as a tank shell. It was kind of like...
I know. I'm just saying, like, anti-aircraft, like, from 20 millimeter to 37 to 52, 57, et cetera, they all kind of look like that. So, I'm assuming, considering what you're describing, though, I would assume it's like a 20 millimeter.
Fill them with black powder, pound the end in. Use a rubber mallet, not a metal one. You don't want a spark to happen at that.
No shit. I would imagine a rubber mallet would be way better.
But you want to have the fuse in there, so you just pound it in so it's closed. And there we go. I suppose you could just use a piece of PVC pipe too, or something like that.
Yeah, let me go to Home Depot and then Sportsman's Warehouse and just get like a bunch of PVC, a bunch of black powder. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on a watch list at all. Definitely not. I'm not gonna have the FBI fucking investigate us at all whatsoever. Nope, not gonna happen. All content is satire, by the way. Just saying. All content is satire. I'm not actually gonna do that. I mean, I will admit, I might want to learn how to make a pipe bomb, but I'm not going to actually do it, okay? So, all content satire. Just saying.
No one's going to put you on a watch list for PVC. If you use PVC...
I mean, okay, look. No. Hold on. Okay, look. If you are ordering very specific stuff that could literally be, like, construed as, like, making improvised explosive devices, like IEDs and stuff like that, etc., like... Yeah, a little bit. You could, potentially.
You don't go on any list for getting PVC pipe.
Considering that we have the Patriot Act and the NSA, I guarantee you, because of my political views, I'm on the list. Okay, I was literally protesting. I was arrested during 2020. Okay, like I know I'm on a list. I'm on a list. Okay, I know for a fuck fact. Whether they do anything with it is irrelevant, but I mean, I'm just saying.
You know, how many people, for irrigation, landscaping type of shit, or just in their home or whatever by PVC pipe.
Do you think those motherfuckers are also buying like tannerite or black powder and shit like that at the same time though?
No one's gonna know you're buying PVC pipe.
I mean, if you have like an actual money, well, hold on, wait, hold on. If you have a money trail and you bought that from a fucking store and they have a receipt and all that other shit, like, they could. It doesn't matter if you have, like, a credit card, debit card, or cash, like, they could potentially trace that shit. So, like, I mean, a lot of serial killers, for example, or a lot of people who have been, like, potentially suspect in very heinous crimes and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of the times of when they're caught is because of receipts of things that they bought as a way to, like, cover up the crime, so to speak. So it's like, I mean, they could potentially find that. They could find a money trail where it's like, oh yeah, this particular thing was bought from the store, from this person, blah blah blah. Like, they could find that.
I'm saying that the gunpowder, I can see that, but
well, same thing with PVC, and like, if it's bought at a store.
I've been into the Home Depot where somebody's not in there with a piece of PVC pipe or something. It'd like jam the government's computer if they tried to track everyone that got PVC pipe.
Not necessarily. If they have a suspect and they're able to tie that person's financial records into, the last, like, couple months of their purchases.
Ever heard of cash?
I just said they can also backtrack via cash as well. Because if they have, things like receipts or even, like specific evidence where it's like, this was bought at a store, from here, so we can backtrack via that. Like, I mean, even with cash, they can backtrack shit like that. Yeah. Like, I mean, have you seen, you've seen Forensic Files. I know for a fucking fact you've seen Forensic Files. So, and there's been episodes that even I've seen where, how they catch suspects is even with cash-based receipt, purchases and shit.
The receipt.
That doesn't necessarily matter, though.
Go buy it for somebody.
That doesn't necessarily matter. Like, you don't have to keep. You as an individual don't have to keep a receipt. There's always a copy of that purchase, via the store's records, regardless. Even if like the store doesn't have a copy of the receipt or you don't have a copy of the receipt, they have the records of that as a purchase, in the store's records. So I mean,
anyhow,
I'm just saying, there's almost no real way to fucking, get out of, like, a crazy fucking murder or some shit, unless you're preying on, like, the homeless or something. Like, I mean, because theoretically, there's a likelihood that, like, in the Portland area, there's a serial killer right now. Like, there's likely a serial killer in Portland that is, like, preying on homeless people because they're easy targets. Like, I mean, who's gonna fucking, like, you look at a homeless person and think, oh, this is someone murdered them. Like, they're gonna think, oh, they OD'd or they killed themselves or some other shit or whatever the fuck. Like, they're gonna think that. So it's like, I mean, there's even theoretical possibility that we would literally unironically in our local area might have that. And it's like, because of, kind of in a weird fucked way of the mentality of, like, how we kind of look at shit like this. Like, because we don't really necessarily realize, like, how, like, people will, like, exploit a lot of these loopholes. Like, what you're mentioning is technically, like, loopholes. If you have cash only and you purchase something at a store, it is certainly a lot harder to fucking backtrack, this purchase and shit like that. It's not impossible.
Or they could do the store copy of the receipt.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
The receipt or anything like that.
The store will, though. They have those records. Even if they don't have necessarily the exact copy of the receipt, they have it in the records of the purchases.
Just the item, what store did you buy it from?
Yeah. Like, there's
and all that, so there's a whole lot of legwork going on there to, like, go through the video records of every store. If you paid cash, they look through your card and just like, well, we have no evidence of a purchase here. The gunpowder would be an issue, but anyhow.
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, depending on what you buy, it's going to be
it's
suspicious. Yeah.
Cleaning out a the house these people moved out of, and they left some stuff, and some of them was a gun loading equipment. So I had a big ass tin of gunpowder, a big bag of shot, a whole bunch. And stick the end of the bullets or the
I know about what, like, a bullet.
They didn't have the shell casings, but they had all that kind of shit. I'm just like, that's where Brett got to make this bomb. So I had the gunpowder. I didn't buy it. It was just, I cleaned it out.
You cleaned it out, okay.
Well, it was an empty house, and then my dad's just like, oh, this guy left some stuff behind, there's a bunch of shit there, I'm cleaning it all out. I'm just like, oh, gun loading equipment. Oh.
I mean, hey, it's like, finders keepers in that point, I guess.
Oh,
I mean.
This was hilarious. Like, lit this, and he just like, okay, threw it out off the top of the rims. You didn't want to go too early, so it'd like fall down,
Yeah, you wanted it to kind of explode in the air. Yeah, you wanted it to blow up in air, yeah.
Just like, boom! And it looked like one of those like World War II movies, the
anti-aircraft. Oh my god!
You see all the streaming pieces coming out like that, and a little teeny mushroom cloud coming out of the cloud.
Oh my god!
And then all the houses you see
just lights.
Suddenly, well, it was during the day.
Oh, during the day. Oh.
And suddenly you see like
people just like popping out of their fucking houses.
The curtains change, moving aside, or does an epi where you see all these faces, just like, oh god. And all the cops came. We saw the cop down there. Some ladies partying up, At this point, we're just like, fuck this,
Fuck this, get the hell out of here.
Well, we couldn't go. So we went and hid.
You just hid in the fucking cliff.
The rims were 2 spots, so we went down the first cliff, and there was a second cliff there. There was a big rock. We just kind of like hid behind the rock.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where we saw, after the cops showed up. We could see the cops up top and everything. Just like, oh, fuck.
Oh my god. Wow.
Thank God we're by Brett's house. I'd hate to all them cops show up and my car's parked there, and we hiked up there. So I'm just like, oh, jeez. That's a long-ass hike, too.
Oof.
So we had to kind of like hang out for quite a while.
Yeah, probably what, like, at least like 2 or 3 hours? Give or take?
About 2 hours.
Yeah, okay. Accurate with the assessment. Accurate with the assessment.
We're climbing those rims every day,
So you knew every nook and cranny and shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Man, I need to climb that bitch again at some point. Like, the only time I've ever climbed that motherfucker was like, when like you and I were climbing that shit, and I was climbing out before you were because you were arguing with Granddad because like of my safety apparently. Even though I was literally halfway up the fucking thing, apparently. Like, I literally looked down, and I saw Granddad, like, point up, like... I literally saw Granddad do, like, this, and then I saw you do, like, this and being like, you know, what the fuck, and then eventually you started coming up at some point, and I think that's when you said, look, either I go with him or I go without him, like, you know, or I think that, you know, because you say that, like, I think that was around that point where it's like, because I think, you know, he was saying, he needs to not be up there, blah, 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 and you're like, look, I'm gonna go up there with him or without him, and shut the hell up or some shit. I don't even know what you said. But, like, you were just like, nah, I'm going up there with him.
Andrew's going up there. You want me to go with him?
Or without him.
Or without him.
Yeah, because I was already halfway up that son of a bitch when I looked over and I turned away and I was like, and I saw you two still arguing. I was like, I was sitting there like, why is Daz taking so long? Why is he over there still talking with Brandon? I didn't think of it.
I was younger than him, and I was climbing up and down these cliffs all by myself. Not just the easy trail. I'm talking about like cliff hanging. You know, just like, you know, looking for a hang. You know, you get like one finger here, type of. Lift yourself up. Okay, you can get another finger. I mean, talking. Sure.
That's how it was. I mean, for me, at least as a little kid. I mean, because like at a certain point, you were guiding me up a little bit because like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I mean, at a certain point,
you're just kind of like a there was a couple of little easy, just like.
Well, I mean, well, for you, but for me, that never did it before. I mean, it was kind of tricky, but hey, we did it though. I mean, we got up there and we did our shit, and then we climbed back down and all that whole shebang. So we did our shit, but it was kind of a little new to me. I mean, I was like, what the hell am I doing? I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just kind of, at a certain point, after a while, I was following you. Like, I got up there because it was pretty easy, because it was just like a slope, but it then eventually just became that old cliff face, and that's where I was like, I'm just going to sit here and wait for Papa. And, you know, and that's when, because after a certain point, you stopped having, you know, your beef with, you know, Granddad, and I was, you know, and you eventually came up, and I was like, all right, where do I go from here? And you just, you know, you took the rest of the way.
No, I'm going. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even think you mentioned anything about that whole argument. Like, I mean, I don't even think I was aware of that ever happening until well afterwards.
He didn't want you going up there at all. I'll be with.
He's literally saying that while I'm going up there. Like, if he really did not want me going up there, he could have stopped me before I even started.
He was arguing with me, and then I think that was when I just like. Yeah, I was younger than him when I was climbing up and down, not just up the easy trail, but up and down the cliffs. You know, I'll go with him. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I was. I like.
Then at that point, you know, I think it's just like, look. Either he's going up there, it's something to pretty much like, either he's going up there by himself, which he's doing right now.
Because I literally was.
Go with him. I think then he realized you're already like
halfway up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he probably looked up, like, because I remember this much, like, when I looked down, he did this, and then you did this, and, like, we're, like, saying something, and then he looked up and just said, all right, whatever, and just, like, kind of, like, you know, said, fuck it, and just kind of walked off after a while. Like, I mean, you know, I think, you know, at that point, it was probably like, you know what, fine, I'll see y'all when you get home or some shit, you know, because I remember we had to walk back home. I remember that much. Like, after we, you know, like, climbed all the way back down, we had to walk home, and that felt like just about...
Like, during high school, me and Brett would be just, like, up and down all over the fucking cliff. Yeah, go up there every day after school, climb onto some cool ledge. You could see the whole frickin' city, smoke a big old bowl.
I mean, dude, the view, you know, on those fucking rims are really nice, so...
I always got kind of paranoid, because, well, shit. I'm sitting here, it's kind of obvious you have this huge cliff face exposed to the whole fucking city. And then it's kind of noticeable if you have two people sitting on a little ledge.
A little ledge, just like hanging out.
On that cliff. Smoke. Yeah, I kind of got a little paranoid about that, man. Just like, well,
Dude, I remember, like, you know, when we were, like, I think it was, like, you know, when we were over there for a Walker's wedding, like, you know, we were all, like, kind of driving around downtown Billings, and we were all kind of, like, chiefing up in the fucking car. And we literally drove by a cop, and I was, like, so fucking paranoid after that fucking, you know, little drive. I was, like, I think my mom literally told me to shut the hell up because, like, I was, like, making everyone paranoid because, like, yo, there's a cop over there. I just saw one. Like, you know, they're probably gonna follow us, bro. Like, we need to stop doing this, man. You know, blah, blah, blah. Like, I was, like, you know, fucking getting paranoid as hell. Or I was like, oh, hell no, I don't want to be pulled over. Like, because I remember this much. Like, on our way over to go to, you know, Montana, we got stopped in Idaho because the fucking state police, you know, were looking for fucking, like, you know, Washington or Oregonian stoner fucking dipshits, you know, fucking, you know, carrying weed. Even though we had some because, like, Idaho fucking sucks balls. Like, I mean, so they're just like, oh, we're going to try to stop people with some range stuff. But, like, so I think I had a little bit of, like, paranoia, like, lingering over that bullshit, but it was like, ugh.
yeah, that's why I hate this. When they legalize pot, yeah, going like to.
Dude, Idaho needs to legalize it already. Like, they suck so much. I have a beef with them. Like, I don't even care. Like, I have such a beef.
I'm not sure they might have legalized it now, but
no, they haven't. No, they haven't. They're still, dude. They have not medically nor recreationally legalized marijuana in Idaho. They are still very vehemently anti-marijuana over there.
I'm always paranoid after they legalize pot here. I'm always paranoid coming into Idaho, which, well, not a lot, but
you know what was sad?
Oregon plates, because the cops are going to be like, oh, somebody from Oregon.
Exactly. And honestly, what else even sadder is that literally everywhere around Idaho is basically legal for marijuana, besides Idaho. Like Canada, Montana, Washington, Oregon, like every state that surrounds them is legalized besides them. And they are taking so much of a fucking effort and wasting so much state taxpayer dollars on trying to prevent that shit going into their state. It's like, just legalize it already, you fucking piece of shit.
Did Montana finally legalized marijuana?
Yeah. Yeah, they got legal weed.
Well, lately it's, even though it wasn't legalized, it pretty much was.
Yeah. That's kind of how it is in most states at this point. I mean, that's how it is for most states, but, like, there are literally a few strongholds that are very vehement against it.
Whatever you're doing, stop it, go home. I got that a number of times, just like, oh, except for that one time, you've been drinking too much, I'm going to give you a ride home. The Billings police, well, they can't be on you about, yeah, that stupidest little thing just to sniff you out, you know.
Sounds like a Milwaukee PD. Find the most stupidest reason to fucking annoy the shit out of you, just being like, oh, are you doing something illegal?
Yeah, back in the day, they'd stop and they'd give you shit, let you on your way, and you just like, well, not give you shit, really, just like, pull you over there, oh, yeah, you're doing this, license, registration, insurance, have a good night.
Wish fucking cops around here were like that. Sounds like they would actually do, you know, community a little bit of serving and protecting if they actually did that. Being like, alright, you're being a little rambunctious, just go the fuck home. And if I see you again around here, then you're going to, you know, the drunk tank or some shit.
Yeah, they snoop around and it's like, okay, you don't have a pound of cocaine on you, and get out of here, go home.
Are you black? No. Are you poor? Yes. The billy club comes out. I mean, yeah, kind of, basically. That's how it was, you know, with me the other week. When, you know, I was walking across the street, you know, being like, alright, I'm gonna, you know, go home and stuff. I was around the corner. a cop happened to be on the same fucking road for half a second and had to pull me over and be like, oh, stay safe, get off the road. It just annoyed the shit out of me over nothing because I'm like, you know, some poor, like, you know, white boy.
You miss the kegers. We used to have those all the time.
I want a kegger, honestly.
Which was, you'd like somewhere out, you know, in the middle of where you build this huge ass bonfire, get a keg, shitload of people come, you know, show up and just like hang out and party all night.
Fuck yeah.
Somebody has a stereo, crank the tunes. You're in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know. Just, most of the times, in fact, the new cop that's the new sheriff, you know, he pretty much, yeah, because they busted because lots of people have them close to town. You want to get away from town. The further, the better. You know, like down on the Yellowstone River, you know,
yeah,
stuff like that. They're on top of the rims. And there's this spot on top of the rims, and just like, I can control this. So every time the cops, you know, bust their kegger, they just like, you know, in Zimmerman Park, you know, which is, you know, right on Zimmerman Trail, you know, right up there. And just like, go up there, yeah, on top of the rims.
Yeah.
And the cops would show up, they'd walk by, make sure everything's cool, and they'd leave. You know, none of this, you gotta go, or, you know, that type of stuff. So just like, you know, because there's lots of drunk driving accidents from, like, you know, high school kids, and, you know, stuff like that on the roads, you know, being like way the hell out there. I'm just like, I can help solve this problem. Concentrated there, you know, the cops would come by fairly regularly, just like keep an eye on the situation. You know, that's cool. You know, just kind of like, you know, a security guard at a party or something. And the cops come by, okay, you know, like doing all kinds of crazy shit.
I kind of wish cops were more like that. Like I say, like, I mean, even when I was like good two shoes in high school and stuff, like, I remember there would be like sometimes, you know, because of like pep band, you know, stuff like that, where I walk home like, you know, late at night, and like there would be cops that would like pull over like some party, you know, and like break it up and shit, where I'll see the parents and like, you know, the kids in that fucking house, you know, fucking outside of the cops and shit. It's like, and I'm thinking like, I mean, unless there's like some legit serious shit going on or whatever the hell, like, you know, like a girl is being like abused or some shit, like why in the hell are the cops there? Like what? Because they happen to be a little rabble-rousy and you have a bunch of teenagers having like a beer or two or some shit. It's like, I mean, a part of me thinks like, I mean, get over it. It's like,
the sheriff was like really cracking down, you know, trying to, because lots of car wrecks, because you learn how to drive and drink at the same time. That's not a very good idea. You should learn.
I would not do that at all. That's bad. Don't no. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. I don't care how good you are, drunk driving and shit. Never do that. Don't. If you do, you're a fucking idiot. Fuck you.
This guy tried to bust all the keggers, so they kept moving further and further away from town. Of course, in Montana, it's like middle of fucking nowhere.
Bumblefuck nowhere, yeah.
You know, you know, driving home drunk from the kegger. You know, and they're just like, he was like cracking down on like underage drinking and having these kegger parties. And then the next sheriff that got elected, just like, I could solve this problem. You know, because actually the last guy was making it worse because they had to get further and further away from town. You know, because they were worried about getting busted, and then of course you have this huge like 30-mile drive back into something like that.
So they literally like expanded literally expanded so far beyond the jurisdiction that it literally wasted the fucking money.
Yeah, across these barren black highways.
Wow, dude. Oh my god, that is so, dude, you know what? Weirdly enough, you know what? That sounds like a good sheriff right there. Weirdly enough, based fucking unintentionally fucked over the police fucking funds. What a good dude!
You know, and the problem kept getting worse. Just like, we're cracking down on this. And the next guy that got elected, just like, I think I could fix this problem.
Cringe.
Everyone here. Nice central point in the middle of town, pretty much. Everyone goes here. And they come by and make sure there's not a big brawl or somebody getting raped. Just sort of the cops that drive by, they pretty much wouldn't do anything. You just drive by and make sure everything's chill.
Which I guess I can kind of feel that.
And for a while, the cops are like the best people at partying, and said, just go up to Rimrock Beach. You know, not if you're by yourself. You know, if there's a party or lunchtime, just a couple of cars, everyone's sitting there parked next to each other, passing the pipe between car and car,
yeah.
Like hang out. Well, usually you go to Rimrock Beach to do that anyhow, so you can look over the city.
Is that what, like, that little cliffside was called? It was around beach, really?
Yeah, Rimrock Beach.
Not a literal beach, but just like, a cliffside. Looking over the city.
Yeah, we're going to sunbathe.
I honestly,
You don't want to go swimming. The water's real thin, and that first step is a doozy.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any water that's going to be good for you over there. I still want to climb it, though. Like, it's been a long time since I have done that. Like, cause like I said, I mean, the last time I did it was when I was a little kid. I honestly want to, take another day, where I'm out there again or some shit. I guess, the only reason why I would at this point would be to visit my sister, but...
there all the time.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I go over there, I guess, is to visit my sister at this point, but I want to climb that shit on my own, just figure that out myself.
It's much better if you have somebody with you.
I'm sure it is, but...
You plummet into like a...
I'm sure it is, but I mean, I'm not really gonna have anybody who's gonna be able to do it, with me. So I'm just gonna do it by myself. I'm gonna solo that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just saying I could give you a point. Oh, I'd love to go climb.
I mean, I'm sure you could, but you would have to do that from the bottom of the cliff. You have to literally yell and screech at me, what the fuck you're like, you have to have your arm over here! No, not there! Yeah, right there! Yes! That's where you have to have it! Like, you're gonna have to yell at me. Like, and I don't know if you're gonna want to do that.
It's not, I mean, it's just like, I'd go up first or second or whatever, just like, okay, you have a little handhold right over there. And then you have to kind of feel for it. And, okay, got the handhold. Okay. And then if you can't find the next one, just like, oh, there's a little teeny finger niche right there. That is, where was that? You like have to tippy toe, kind of pull yourself up with the hands, and you'd have to do the chin hold. Yeah, at the very top, and you have to stick your chin and hang by your chin, and then you have enough arm reach to get to the handholds, which are on the top. Then you can grab those and then pull yourself up.
I mean, I don't
there's this one big rock. It wasn't on the cliff, it was just like a big chunk that fell down. I mean, like a little taller than this garage. It'd still hurt if you fell down, but
I'm sure it would.
it was a real bitch to climb, so you could do real difficult climbs you wouldn't want to do, you know, like 60 feet up on the face of a cliff. This one, if you fell, it's just like, whoa, boom. But it was a whole bunch of real challenging climbs, just different ways on this one big rock.
I don't remember that, you know, with our trip, you know, going up there, but
I'm not sure if it did. No, yeah, I didn't take you to that because the subdivision moved in all through there and it was in somebody's front yard.
I'm gonna respond to a Telegram chat real quick, yo. Actually, then I respond to that. I'll go to the bathroom real quick. Be right back. Oh my god, you look so cute just sitting over there like a little baby boy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh my god, you lazy little fuck. Come on. Wow. Look at you. Here's your little goof. Whoa. What a good ball. Meh.
So if he wants to make a fashion statement and match Curly, it's...
That looks a little small for him, though. He's got such a little thick neck. Neck is so thick.
They can go out as matching pets.
Oh, I don't think he agrees. Oh, this is a little good ball. Yes.
I'll help for half a Curly, the other half he can still reach with his claws.
Oh, this is a good little pup. Yeah. Yeah.
No. I'll give a ball for reading that.
Who's a good little boy? Oh my fucking god. You fucking goof. Look at you. You goddamn ball of malarkey.
Oh, he looks comfy and happy.
Oh my god, look at you. You're such a goof. Oh. 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 Oh my god, you little sploot. You little sploot monster. He's splooting. He's splooting so hard. Legs spread wide, boy. Look at this. Legs spread so wide. What the hell? What the hell? Why though? guy, you fucking goober. You're just out, aren't you? You're just outy begouty, bro. Oh my good lord. Oh, I can see you twitching. I'm a goof. There you go. Oh. Oof. Hey. Do you mind? Dude, your legs are just sploot beyond galore all over my lap. Yeah. Oof. You fucking booty, bro. Can you let it be gone? Bruh. Okay. Wow. Wow. What a ball goof. Unexpected super late stream. Not really. It's not that fucking late. I guess it is now because I've been going on for a while, but it's not that fucking late. So this while Brennan came back from fucking karaoke, so I don't know. What do you want? You want some fucking beautiful, just flawless, equivocal thing? It's almost 420. That it is, but I ain't staying around for that long. I ain't gonna be around for that fucking long. Ugh. Hell no. Actually, I mean, if anything, I'm actually, thinking about some food, so it kind of reminded me a little bit. I will admit, I really, really fucking wish I could have a Baconator right now. I really want a Baconator, but I can't have it. I unfortunately can't at the moment. It makes me sad. But I can at least have, some extra scrumptiousness. I don't know that much. So. I like how Logan, out of nowhere, also on the group chat, mentions, yo, do I have, a picture with him with the joints and the shotguns? It's I don't know. That is just definitely kind of weird. Because I'm pretty sure I don't. If he wants that again, maybe he should stop isolating himself and hang out with the boys. Maybe he should do that again. But nah. He's just isolated himself into his fucking apartment. And it's just, bruh. Bruh. Why you do that? Why? You do what you do. Liberate yourself, son. Liberate yourself. Hey. Yep. What a goober. Wow. Oh shit. Oh shit. Uh-oh. I unleashed a demon. Oh no. Hey. Oh my god. Hey. Sit. Good boy. Stay. Stay. No. Good boy. There you go. That's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Sit. Good boy. Oh my god. He's locked. Hey. Sit. Sit back down. He's locked on this shit like fucking crack, dude. He's locked on this like buying on crack. Oh my god. Alright, there you go. There you go. Holy shit, you impatient little shit. Sit. Good boy. Oh my god. Dude, he looks like Hunter Biden if he's fiending for crack right now. Hey, no, sit. Sit. Patience. Stay. Stay. Paw. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. What a fucking crackhead, bro. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. Paw. Oh, good boy. Yeah. One more. Hey. Sit. Oh my. That's what you get. Fuck crash and burn and shit. That's what you get, bro. Stay. Paw. Good boy. There you go. That's all for now. That's all for now. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's just a sweet boy. Such a good boy. That's it. That's all you're getting. What a goofball. What a goof. Hey. Buddy. Meh. Meh. Look, goof. This little thing is such a little sweetheart, dude. This little doggo. Such a sweet boy. Such a sweet little thing. I mean, I will admit, I honestly don't even know what I would do without him. If he wasn't here right now, I mean, I probably would just be... I don't even know, honestly. Probably just like the same old, like, yeah, fuck it up type of mentality, I guess. I really honestly don't even know. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Give me a paw. Hey, you. Paw. Good boy. Oh, yeah, you sweet boy. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, you's a good boy. Yeah. You're a good little pop-pop. Aw. Just want a little head rub. There's some point. I don't even know what I would do without him. Cause you just make sure that I am just a happy little man indeed. Yes you is. You just ensure that. And because of that, I make sure that you're a happy little boy. This right now though, this does not make me happy though. Hey. Don't be scritching. Don't be doing that. You fucking goof. I mean, I guess it's not really necessarily a goof, but you're still a goof. Oh my god, you're giving me the fucking eyes of a puppy. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Stop. This fucking dog, dude. Oh my god. He's just the most sweetest little thing. In a weird way, he's like too smart for his own good. I'll admit that. Bro. Hey, you. Can you knock it off? Hey. You fucking fiend. Oh my god. Holy shit. Are you a statue now? Oh. Oh my god, look at that face. Oh my god. I didn't tell you to sit. Get over here. Come on. Come here. I didn't say sit. Hey. Come here. Oh my god. Oh, your face is making me fucking melt. Oh my god. That face. That fucking face though. That made me melt. I melted. I melted inside because of that. Just... He needs to stop being just the most adorable little puppy ever. It's ridiculous. But anyway, all this go for the rest of the little lovely evening. So, peace out, and I'll see you all in the next morning. So, That's a new buckaroos.